Hello, 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 y'all. Welcome to the HR Roundtable. We're going to give it a few moments just to ensure that we are live. You will probably notice us all looking down because we want to make sure that we live, y'all. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Yep.
We're live. Hey,
Yeah.
you here?
That is too funny.
Hello, y'all. So we really wanted to, so we'll start and just have us all introduce ourselves so y'all can know who these women are on the screen in front of you today.
Yes. Share with your friends. Share this broadcast out from your own page and everything, from your own phone or computer,
Yes.
wherever you seeing us from. So this is we're doing a pop-up.
Yes.
Pop-ups are the best because it's like you get people in the moment.
Yes, yes, yes. We will have more of this. So I'll start. I'm Letitia B. Russell. I am your HR strategist, coach, executive coach, and I'm super excited to be here today with you all. I have been in the HR space for many years. I am one of the founders of Russell Cregwell HR Consulting, where we support local businesses who need HR support, whether it is executive coaching, whether it's performance management, whether it's onboarding. And so we are here for a super special announcement, but also here to just support you so that you know what HR is about, right? So I'll turn it over to Lisa.
All righty. I'm Lisa Ely, and I am known as your HR profit strategist. And I lead the Purple Squirrel Group, where we show small business owners how to grow scale with people for profit. And I am delighted to be here, really just sharing with this pop-up. This is my first time being on multiple people streaming live to multiple different places. So this is amazing. We live in some interesting and amazing times.
Yes.
I am delighted to be here, and I'm gonna pass the ball over to Delmar.
Hey everybody that is joining us live. My name is Delmar Johnson. I am the founder of the brands HR Brain for Hire and ExpandHR.co. A lot of people, because I've been around for a long time, called me the godmother of human resources. I'm going to own that. How about
yes.
own the authority in that?
Yeah.
Godmother of HR. So I've been around for a little while. That's why they're saying that, right?
Yes.
But I'm going to own the authority of that and let you know that I help growing, scaling small and mid-sized businesses actually get out of their own way. And I do that by helping them implement HR best practices through team building and development, developing processes and systems so they can become compliant and not complacent as they're in their trajectory to become a small business employer of choice. So we are here. We're in the room. The vibe is up. So we may act a little silly, which is all right.
Yes.
Because we know HR can like HR, why y'all so hyped and so psyched about HR? HR is sexy. Y'all should get my book. That's what it's called.
Yes. I was going to say.
What people think it is.
Yeah. HR is not stuffy. Let me go ahead and say that. HR is not stuffy. So, and look,
very lively.
Right. And y'all, I'm going to say this. I'm mad now because we were in the beginning, full transparency, trying to get everything up and running. And I keep looking at my phone like, I don't know if I'm streaming on my platform. So I'm not happy right now. But nevertheless, we're going to make this work. We're going to make it work. Yeah. So we really just, we're not going to hold you all long tonight, but we really wanted to come on to simply announce an opportunity that we have. We will be hosting a live event in August. We are so excited. This has been an opportunity that we've been working through for a couple of months now. And so, look, I'm going to share the stage. Y'all go ahead and make it happen. But we are super excited. So we will be here in Atlanta. We need y'all to go ahead and bring your business best friend. We need for you all to get everybody in the room. And so we are absolutely, even if you're not in Atlanta, guess what? Go ahead and get in the car, get on the flight. It happened, because I promise you, you do not want to miss this opportunity.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's going to be August 4th and 5th, and we're going to share with you how you can actually get on our waiting list. But, let's give them a little tidbit about what they can expect. Let's talk about just a few of the things. We don't have to tell them everything tonight, but we can tell them a couple of the things that we're going to be in store for, because it's all about helping you all really stand in the power of your leadership of being a business owner, whether you are a startup, an established one, or you're in the scale mode where you have your team popping, your clients popping, all the things popping, right? But nevertheless, the human resources part of your business is always going to be a key, starting with the human beings that are in your business, and then the resources that you need in place for you to be positioned as a compliant business, but also a business that is building your culture, that's building the foundation that you want people to thrive in. So that's really very important. And actually, HR plays a key part in that, in partnering with you as a growing business. While you're focusing on your marketing, of course, nurturing your clients, your social media, all the things, as they say. But when you're missing the HR piece, that's when you can get in trouble, and then when you can waste time versus actually, finding out what this HR as far as it relates to your business. So you can tell that I'm a real nerd for HR. That's an echo, but that's all right. I'm gonna keep going. I'm a real nerd for HR, and I've been in this game for 29 years. And 12 of those have been specifically dedicated to the small business community. So I'm gonna shut up and let everybody else get, because I get excited. I'm a nerd like that. Okay, if you don't know me, I'm a nerd. Like that. So I'm gonna pass it to Lisa, because Lisa down there.
Go for it, Lisa.
All right. So let me say this. This has been a labor of love, 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 because we've all come together because we love what we do. But most of all, let me say this. We know how much people matter to businesses, but more so to small businesses. And so we are literally coming to the table to show you finally the insider secrets to put your people first, so that you can profit, so that you can scale, so that you can build, and so that you can finally be at peace and understand what it takes to take your position as a true leader and CEO of your business. But that cannot happen if you are not putting your people first. And so I'm going to tell you, I've never been anywhere in any kind of business, small or big, where if they didn't do right by their people, that it ended up biting them. So we hear about it all the time on the news. And so finally, we're creating a space and an opportunity for you to come to the table, to network with a community of other like-minded individuals who know and want to learn more about putting their people first, so that they can develop their leadership structure, finally understand what their leadership philosophy is, and then ultimately to be in a position where you can grow and scale and profit and do all the things. So I'm gonna hand it back over. I'm gonna shoot my shot. So let me say this. I'm a big basketball fan. And so I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Big ups to 216. LeBron James went to school last night on the Warriors, and it was 5 points for the win in the end. And I'm gonna send it over to my colleague Letitia.
A lot of times when people think about HR, you all think, man, I have to have this large, massive business. I have to have every team member on board before I can engage you, right? We want to debunk that myth, because it's not accurate, right? We want to make sure that you're engaging HR well before you have a team, right? Because those are the things that we get to talk about. Those are the things that we get to help you navigate and figure out, when do I really need to hire, right? Furthermore, we've had call after call with individuals that might say, right, we got somebody on board. Now we're having these performance issues. Now, what do I do with it? Do I have to keep them on board? Or the infamous, well, we're in an at-will state, so we can go ahead and let them go whenever we want. Can you? Can you? Right. So these are some of the things that we will talk about. We go bring to you in August. And so really it's a snippet, but it is so much knowledge, right? We have, and my business partner is not able to be here today. However, we have 60 years or so amongst the four of us, 60 years of knowledge. Yes, that's dating us, but so what? Because guess what? You go get all this knowledge.
Gonna get all this wisdom. Come on.
All of it. And so we want to allow you to sit in a room where we're able to pour into you, right? We're able to educate you, and you will walk away with whether you have a team of 1 or a team of 10. But now what do I do next with that? So again, as you can tell, we love this space, but we really just wanted to make sure that we were able to announce what's to come so that we can start getting your wheels turning. We're going to do this often, right? So you will be able to hear from us. You will be able to share with us. And so get your questions ready. And I know we have folks on now. And so if you have questions, you all might, Lisa, Delmar, you might be able to see it. But
yeah, I've been looking at the phone. Shout out to our fellow mastermind sisters, Kimberly O'Neill and Dr. Tracy. Dr. Tracy Short.
Yeah, awesome, absolutely. Awesome. Hey, do us a favor. Drop them digits. How do people figure out, like we're here also, we want you to get on the wait list, because this is the thing. We're going to be dropping real soon a super duper early bird that you do not want to miss at the end of the day. So we want you to get connected, because we want you to be in the room, because this is what I will tell you. You can scale and leverage using other people's money, but you cannot scale and leverage in your business if you do not hire people and treat them right. And it's ethical and legal how you handle the people. And I will tell you this is what I love about the HR Roundtable, is that as long as I've been in HR, and so I started when I was 12. I started when I was 12. Is that every time I'm in a room with these amazing women, I learn something new. Yeah. And so that's something to say about someone who's been in HR for 20 years, since they were 12, to learn something new. And I so appreciate it, because it is literally free flowing. It is knowledge, and it's power, right? At the end of the day.
Most definitely. You know what? It's something else I was thinking. Once you have a team of employees, particularly a team of employers, but I know a lot of businesses start off with contractors, or maybe they have a combination of both, because there's nothing wrong, obviously, with having contractors, as long as you're utilizing them properly. There's nothing wrong with having them. But after you get to a certain point, especially if you're in that 7-figure, 8-figure, you should have employees. Yeah, you should have at least a combination of. You should have some couple of part-time employees or some full-time employees, but there should be some W-2s in your business by the time you get to that level. So, and when you get to that level, what do you take on? You take on people personalities, people work ethics, and all these kind of things. So you have these people issues. That's why it's People First Summit. So, you know, and you have challenges with maybe being a people manager, because, you know, you can be a manager on a job and, you know, have oversight for a department or, you know, budget people, but it's different. It's a different feeling and a different vibe when it comes to you being the employer and now you are the people manager. Right. People who are actually in your business to help your business grow. So it's a different dynamic. That's the word I was looking for. It's a different dynamic. So we're going to talk about, you know, do you understand what your leadership styles are? Absolutely. You know, have you tapped into that? What does that look like? And of course, we've all have, if you've been in corporate America or an entrepreneur long enough, you've taken somebody's assessment somewhere, right? You have. You got to figure out, you know, your work personality and, you know, what your strengths are and things of that nature. So we've all done it. But so we're going to talk about, you know, really tapping into what your leadership style is. And your leadership style is not just one thing. It's going to be multiple. All of us got multiple leadership styles within us, depending on the capacity in which we're operating. All right. It's not just one leadership style in everyone. I have at least 3.
Not only that, Delmar, that's a very good point, but now how do you manage to that leadership?
Yes, exactly.
How do you hire to that leadership style?
Exactly.
Because a lot of people tend to think I should hire people how many times have we heard, I want to hire people just like me? Mm-hmm. You should hire people that are not as strong in the areas that you are, right? So that you all can balance each other out. So those are some of the things that absolutely, those are things that are important when you think about the hiring process.
Yes, and the goal of the summit, first of all, is to really, open your mind and just really be able to pour into you those things that are going to help you move forward in your business. I mean, there's going to be some fun too. Listen, we're connected to an organization where we know how to do both. We know how to work and we know how to have fun. So it's going to be both those. Trust me. But we want you to walk away equipped and ready to put things in place.
Right.
I want you to be equipped and empowered as a leader and actually be more confident in this area where a lot of business owners are typically, I won't say scared, but there's a fear that comes up, or there is a feeling of overwhelm that may come up, or there's a feeling like, I just don't know, will come up. We're going to be answering those questions. You're going to have 4 of us in the room. Letitia says 60 years. I really think it's closer to 80. So the more wisdom that's in the room, okay, the more wisdom that's in the room, I believe the more you'll be equipped to go out and say, you know what, now I don't have that fear of HR anymore, because I understand the dynamics of it and how it applies to my business, whether I have 2 people on my team or whether I have 20 people on my team, or I'm growing to an enterprise size where it's like, okay, at each level, I need to make sure these things are in place. So we're excited, if you can't tell.
Absolutely. So when I'm sorry, go ahead, Lisa, because we like double dutching.
No, let me say this. That's a word. Somebody said it out there. I'm looking at the comments. That's a word right there. Mm-hmm. And so this is, what really motivates me with what we're doing is because of the fact that who doesn't want to be at peace?
Yeah.
Who doesn't? I heard recently an entrepreneur talk about finally they have a team in place that they can trust, that is properly trained, that they can, after several years, even before the beginning of the pandemic, they can now finally have a team in place where they can go on vacation and not take their laptop or any of those things. So imagine coming to a conference where you're going to get to learn what it will take for you to be at peace.
Yes.
With leaving without your laptop and not connected or tethered to anything, and having a team in place that you can finally say it is handled.
Yeah,
it is handled. How would that feel?
Yeah, it feels wonderful. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. So
we can't give away all of it on day one. Y'all.
Exactly. I mean, we're so excited because we've been ready to go, and like I said, it's been a labor of love for the last few months, and we, and there's, we got another 3 months to go, but really giving the opportunity for people to know who we are. We were talking about that the other day. It's like who we are, and then why we're bringing this to, why we're bringing it to Metro ATL. Okay. Right. Why we're bringing it to Atlanta and, the Mecca of small
businesses, right?
The Mecca of small businesses. So we're excited. So we're definitely coming back, obviously, to do more of these and, to drop more nuggets and put some more, thought-provoking insight that you can carry away. Go ahead, Letitia, and round us out.
So what I'm going to say, we're gonna challenge you all to do something for us. A couple of things. Make sure you share with your community, right? Because we're gonna continue to do this. It might be those pop-ups that we do, and then some might be scheduled, just so that you all know ahead of time. We are appreciative of those that were able to join us. I see my business partner Zone. Shout out to Nika. Today is her anniversary, y'all. But
put up the link for the wait list. Do we have the link for the wait list? I'm gonna put it on my feed too.
Okay, do that. And then the other thing is, for those that might not have questions today, think about the questions that you might have. That way we can ensure that we are answering those questions that you might think about, right? So once you disconnect from this live, you might be like, man, is this really for me? And so it might be an opportunity for us to do some quick FAQs so that you know that this is for you and why it's for you. And so think about those things. So we're going to challenge you to do those things, share with your community, and then come back with some questions that you might have so that we can make sure that we are addressing those questions. Also be on the lookout because we will probably do some, I know Nika and I have some events that we will be doing individually. Delmar will have some. Delmar tends to go live quite often on her page. Make sure you're following Delmar. She'll give you her social media handles. And then same thing with Lisa, making sure that you all are following her, staying connected on the things that she's doing. Social media handles for us would be all things Russell Craigwell. Russell. Craigwell is Craigwell. And so all things Russell Craigwell. Lisa, I'll turn it over to you to go ahead and give your social media handles as well.
Yeah, so I'm Lisa Ely Dreams on everywhere, primarily on Facebook here. You can follow me, right? Lisa Ely, and also on LinkedIn, Lisa R. Ely. And so I am so delighted as well to share this platform with these amazing thought leaders in the HR space. And I can't wait to unpack more with you as we build up momentum to the ATL August 4th and 5th. And so if you want to hear more about it, you have questions, drop them in the chat. We will pick up on that. And the next time that we go live, we will let you know in advance so that you can do the thing. And then if someone does have the link, I'm not sure that what we dropped as well, but we want to make sure that all the peoples out there got the link.
Yep, absolutely.
So you can catch me on my social media as at either Delmar Johnson or on IG is at HR Brain for Hire and also expandhr.co on IG, I should say. Both of those on IG. Or you can just pull up my name. It'll still come up, Delmar Johnson. And also, let me shout out the wait list. If you want to get on the wait list so you can be first up to get the link that goes live next week, then get on the wait list at bit.ly. So there's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/People First Summit. We're going to also put it in our feed of our lives on our Facebook pages. And when we share this out as well, but it's bit.ly, bit.ly/People First Summit, and get on the waiting list so you can be the first to know what is happening as we do more of these. And then also as we send out information so you know how to get the early bird, get in on the early bird. Early bird is always the best bird. Okay. It's always the best flight. And also make sure that you do that. But bit.ly/People First Summit.
Absolutely. And I apologize, y'all. I neglected. Let me give you all individual LinkedIn accounts just because you won't find it under Russell Craigwell. So my LinkedIn is Letitia B. Russell. And then my partner's is Nenika, Nnekam Craigwell. You all can find us on LinkedIn that way as well. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate you all tuning in. We see you, we acknowledge you, and we look forward to servicing you and look forward to you all signing up once we get everything out there. Have an amazing evening.
Have a good evening, everybody. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.